Welcome back. We're working on our ground. I almost said corned beef hash.
That's what you want to make, isn't it?
It's not. It's ground beef hash. I apologize, guys. Okay.
All right.
So, Cal, we're going to add some potatoes.
You're going to add those,
yes.
and then we'll add these, and then I've got a couple more to cut.
Yes. And by the way, here's the recipe you're looking for this. Oh, look at that sizzle.
That's nice.
And I'm going to do what they said. I'm just going to lay them in a nice even layer and try not to touch them.
Okay.
Try not to.
That's very hard to do.
It's so hard.
I know.
But you know what? We'll let it sit because we want that nice little crispy brown edge is what they're wanting.
Okay. I'm going to cut up the rest of these.
Do it.
This
now,
is
it didn't say
simple.
to add any like butter or oil, so I know.
Okay, so it said to put it in the same pan that the beef was in, so you've got a little bit of oil right there.
Empty the skillet. I did. Add the potatoes. We did. Cook for 5. Don't over stir.
Okay.
Because you want a golden brown skin.
Right.
To develop.
All
Then
right.
we're going to add the beef back to it and add some beef broth to it.
Sounds good. Now, if you were making the other corned beef hash, how does that go?
No clue.
Oh,
I've
you
eaten it.
haven't
I've
made
never
that?
made it.
Okay,
I've
gotcha.
eaten it, but never made it.
I see.
So I don't know if it's the similar process.
Yeah.
Probably.
You know why this is a hard segment for me, any cooking segment, because I never follow the recipe.
Well,
I mean, I haven't my whole life. I don't. I just don't. I get good ideas and then I take them from there usually. But we do sometimes follow the recipe, right?
It's very weird, the recipes that we decide to follow and the ones we don't. I don't know why.
I think it's because we add the things that we like extra of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's very personalized.
Well, what we don't have today, let me tell you what the extras are for this. This said optional.
Okay.
We have some parsley, which is optional. We have some hot sauce, optional.
Oh, okay.
The other one we don't have is you serve it on a bed of lettuce, optional.
Oh.
It's an option.
Okay.
So I find that very unique. It's almost like a salad
It's almost like a lettuce wrap.
without the wrap.
Well, the lettuce is the wrap.
No, a bed of shredded.
Oh, shredded. I
Like a
thought you were
salad.
like putting it like
Not,
one big leaf.
The picture I saw online, it was like a salad.
Oh,
but
I
on
see.
top
I
of
got you.
shredded lettuce.
I got you.
Yeah.
So you may be surprised by this, but I like the idea of the Tabasco.
And by the way, I brought 2 just in case. I found what we had in the room. These 2 options.
Now, what's different about the sriracha that the other one doesn't have? Does it have?
I want to say just a slightly different flavor tones.
Okay.
For the flavor, one's thicker, one's very thin.
Yeah.
I don't know, I may use Tabasco.
Yeah. Good old Tabasco.
But here's the thing, I don't know if Kelly's gonna like though.
Oh, what's that? Oh.
Remember when we made shakshuka? You cook the eggs in little pockets? That's what we're
This
doing
is
today.
the pocket egg cooking?
This is a pocket
Recipe?
egg cooking recipe that once everything is done in there, we make little holes and we put the eggs in there. But I did bring this to cover because it said to cover it.
Oh, yes.
So maybe it will cook faster.
Okay.
So should we stir?
Yeah. It's. Oh, you got
look
the
at that
little
brown.
Yeah, that's good. You know, it's a little weird to me, but as long as the egg gets done, it's okay.
I love.
This is like, if they just changed this to ham, it would be like a breakfast. You know?
Yes, you know we could, and then instead of adding the whole like sunny side up eggs, do scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
With the ham, some onion, potatoes.
Where's the onion?
There's no onion.
There's no onion in here.
And then you have like a breakfast beef hash.
I like that.
Which
I do
would
like
be
that.
nice.
Now, see, well, I guess the reason.
I'm just trying to get those.
No, it's.
But I can't tell
it's
what's
like,
brown and what's not.
Yeah.
Crisping them up though. Really
Yeah, it
nice.
is.
Did you set
Like
the
hash
timer?
brown.
How long has this been on?
Oh, I did not set the timer, but I think we're good here.
I mean, do you think I should add the beef back? Is what I'm saying?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were thinking. Hey,
Yeah, no, I
add
think
the
that
beef.
needs to go. So what happens is the beef comes back in, then a liquid.
Then we add the beef broth, half
Okay.
a cup, right here.
Now, where
Then-
does the parsley come in? That's
That's
optional.
on top
Oh,
optional
that's like-
after.
okay.
Yeah, afterwards. So then, after the potatoes have cooked for about 5, we're gonna add the beef, stir it in the broth, and we have to cook for about 8 minutes until the potatoes are cooked. And then we're gonna do the wells, but I have a feeling we might have to add the wells for the eggs sooner than later
Well,
to get them cooked.
okay,
in
I
time.
got what you're saying.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, the egg well is always very interesting to me. And I
love
do like
shakshuka.
eggs. I mean, I like fried eggs. I don't like poached eggs.
I love them all.
You do.
I really do.
You like the omelet, you like the scrambled.
Poached.
Runaway Bride, wasn't that the movie where she didn't even know how she liked her eggs? She couldn't figure out, that's why she got stuck getting married, because she couldn't make decisions. She didn't even know how she liked her eggs, Jeremy.
That's just crazy to me.
I know.
Okay, I'm adding the beef now.
Okay.
We're running out of time. I feel like. I don't know that for sure.
You're me today. Yeah, you're like,
But
we're
I
going to
don't.
get that in there.
Okay, Cal, stir that all together,
stir
my
it
friend.
in there. Gotcha.
And I'm gonna add, what was that time cue? I'm sorry.
Oh.
2 minutes. Okay, thank you. I always thought he said 30 seconds. So I'm freaking out a little bit.
No worries. This looks good.
Okay, now I'm adding half a cup of beef broth.
Okay.
That'll add a little moisture.
Okay, that's good. Oh,
Okay,
that's
real
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's going to be delicious.
okay. So let me just double check. So, add the beef back to the potatoes, pour in the broth, stir well, and cook for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, and if we feel like we want to add the egg well sooner,
Okay.
and it
so
called.
This is supposed to cook for 8 minutes before we
Yes,
add the eggs?
yes.
Oh.
Let me check my timer here. I have no idea what's happening. Also, it said 4 to 6 eggs optional, like 4 or 6. We just may have to do 4.
That sounds
1,
fine
2,
to
3,
me.
4.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
4 is good.
I don't know if we can squeeze 6 in there.
2 is good. No, I'm teasing. It's all
You're
good.
like 1 is good. You
One
can
is
have
good.
it.
You put yours on that side and mine on this side. No. Now, and is that on the top?
Oh,
or?
that's on top.
Okay.
Optional afterwards also.
Gotcha.
But it's looking good.
How much of that broth did you add?
half a cup.
Half a cup.
Half cup beef broth, yeah.
So what
now
is-
I think we let it sit a little bit. Just
Okay,
to
what
let
is the egg going to
potatoes
cook in? Just itself, I
Yeah.
guess? Okay.
That's what it said. I mean,
Okay.
that's what I'm surprised we didn't add more oil or
Yeah.
butter. Because I was like, oh, well, maybe it needs. But hopefully,
It's going to be fine. It's going to work. Do you want to leave it there?
oh, now we got 30. Okay, we may have to add the eggs during the break.
I think maybe we should. How long does it say the eggs cook? All right, guys.
Hold on.
We're going to figure this out, and when we come back, we'll egg it, or we won't egg it till we get back. We'll be
3
back.
minutes. 3 minutes for the eggs. That's what it says. 3
Yeah, we
minutes.
better put the eggs in. Okay, we'll be back.
Just 3 minutes. 3. 3 minutes. And then we sprinkle parsley. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll figure out the egg situation.
All right.
Maybe we do 3. I don't know.